Today on the channel, we got the most powerful man in the universe, but have we seen him like this? I think not. From the Sketch Edition series, Target exclusive, He-Man.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another He-Man and the Masters of the Universe unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're back at it again with another Target exclusive Sketch Edition, this time with the guy that brought us to the dance in He-Man. But for all your He-Man Sketch Edition needs, yeah, you better hit up Target. That's a Target exclusive. But for everything else under the sun, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal over there. And I picked up a ton of He-Man stuff that you've been seeing on the channel just lately over there at Jay's Toys and Games. But this one, as I said, was a Target exclusive, is a Target exclusive, hitting Target stores right now. Now, I can hear you guys already. I can hear you in the back. You're extra loud. But I know it. Yeah, these all go to clearance, and this probably will follow suit for clearance in the future. But you never know. As He-Man, obviously the most popular character, I would say, of the Masters of the Universe. I think that's pretty much a known fact, right? What? Man-at-Arms? Maybe. Clawful? Could be. I don't know. But He-Man's at the top of the list, I have to think. And this one, it depicts the original edition of He-Man. And I will pick up another one of these in the future, but I'm going to play a little of that long game. I've been getting my second ones from the clearance pile. Now, after this He-Man, we're supposed to get Manny faces. After that, I'm not so sure. I think it's time for Skeletor, you'd have to think by now. But it's been an interesting line. I don't think it's a line that's setting a whole lot of the world on fire, though. To each their own, and this guy could be used as something different as well. Almost reminds me of Conan the Barbarian, as we do know. So let's dive into it. We're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Very cool Sketch Edition style packaging here. Classic Masters logo at the top up here. Got the butterfly hook up there as well. Looking pretty good. Sketchbook series inspired by original concept art. Old Mark Taylor. And no, it's not the Mark Taylor I went to high school with. It's a different Mark Taylor. That's what I've been told. He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Mattel. Looking good. Got him on the side looking nice. On the side looking nice. You like him with black hair or blonde hair. You can choose your own adventure. And you know what? You could almost make these guys. You can get two heads here. You remember those movies from the 80s? There was like bodybuilding twins. They were like the Barbarians or something. You could almost make custom Barbarians in your Fig Fed. That would be pretty fun. How about that? On the back, got a little bit of a blurbage action. Look at that. There's some old school Sketch Edition squaring off. What could have been? What could have been? Look at that Grayskull back there. And I should mention, Todd McFarlane, I just recently unboxed the new Castle Grayskull on the channel. And man, a lot of negativity towards that one. It's wild. People are like, how does that guy spend his money on this? What's wrong with him? Like, I don't know. I just want another Castle Grayskull. It wasn't that complicated of a decision for me. I don't know. To each their own, though, as we do say. But check out that new Castle Grayskull unboxing. And where I was going with that, outside of some of the negativity in the comments, you could use this. Maybe use this wave of figures, the Sketch Edition figures with that Grayskull. It'd be a way to get those guys displayed differently. You know, to each their own, once again. But looking good. Packaging. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. He's locked down with twist ties. Wouldn't be McFarlane or Mattel. I believe I've said in the past, you can't spell Mattel and you can't spell McFarlane without twist tie. Yes, it's true. Think about it. Think about it. Get the piece of paper out. Write it down. You'll figure it out. You'll come to your senses. But we got a lot of twist ties with this one. We wouldn't have it any other way. Double twist ties on this arm, too. I don't know what that means. Is he left-handed? Maybe. There it is. He-Man. Oh my gosh. We even got twist ties on the axe. How heavy this axe. There we go. Twist ties off the table. See you later. Goodbye. Yeah, more twist ties over here. It's just a never-ending amount of twist ties. Getting ready for that big competition at the end of 2026. Stay tuned for that. But what are we doing here? Is there no sword? Did the sword go flying? Is there no sword with this? That can't be the stakes, can it? There's got to be a sword. How can you have He-Man without a sword? Did it go flying somewhere? I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe I got shorted a sword. I don't know. But we did get an axe. And as I said, how heavy is thy axe right here? A different looking axe for He-Man. Have we seen this before in the Origins line? I don't remember seeing it. All in gray color here. It's nice for what it is. Not necessarily the battle axe I think of with He-Man, of course. Same thing with the shield. A different kind of shield with him here. Red on the inside, red on the outside. Got a little bit of those rivets there on the end in the gray color. Brown on the outer end. An interesting shield as well. I guess we just call this guy a buddy of He-Man if you wanted to. But it feels weird not having a sword. Got a lot of twist ties, but no sword. Was he not going to be a swordsman? A long swordsman? I don't know what he was going to be, but here we are. We're diving into it. Interesting crown over the top of the head there. It's got the little point on the end. Isn't that kind of like World War II era? Is that what that's supposed to be based off of? I'm not exactly sure. Got the black hair, which definitely seems a little bit different. Got some big shiny white teeth. Got 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. So he's playing some human hits. Looks more like Conan the Barbarian than He-Man in my mind's eye, but your mileage may vary. Now the second head, feeling a little bit more He-Man-like here. And I like that it is a different head sculpt. They could have easily just painted one black, one blonde. They did do different here. Same kind of grinning face there. You do got some of the hallmark He-Man colors on the top of the crown on this one as well. So I do like it, a little bit yin and yang. I feel like you could get away with getting 2 of these in your collection. So not too shabby here. I think I do prefer this one though. I do prefer this head. So to each their own, as we do say. Now diving into this one here, you got the vest over the top, the old apparatus. You got the storage in the back if need be. You got the front there, having the hallmarks of what He-Man came into, of course. Got a little bit of an interesting forearm wrist guards here. I guess a little protection there if need be. He does got that loincloth. Got to have that loincloth, as we know. Big jacked up body. Wouldn't be He-Man without jacked up bodies. We got that going on. No extra hands with this one. Got the traditional hitchhiking hands ready to hitchhike his way across Eternia if need be. Got a little bit of sandals action here. Feeling like swords and sandal movies of the 80s. Some of the greatest movies of all time in the 80s. Watching Showtime or HBO or something, there was always those sword and sandal movies. Look them up. You guys have seen plenty of them, I'm sure. You got some shin guards going on here, looking very good. Looking like a young Ron Hassey, of course, who did the sketchbook for a future Terry Steinbach, as we do know. But Ron Hassey style down here, looking pretty good. And looking nice shiny on here. So some new stuff, some new pieces with this figure. So it doesn't just feel like a retread. There's some new stuff going on. Arms all the way around as usual. Single jointed elbow, side to side. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head removable, back and forth, side to side, up and down. Waist articulation. Big old splits if you need them. Single jointed knee, very tight as I always say, side to side. Boot cut, ankles, back, forth, side to side, up and down. An interesting gloss to this figure too. He's got a little bit of a glossy body, especially down on the legs. I don't know if we've seen that really on the bare skin before. It's a little bit more diluted, a little bit more flat, but a little glossy on this one here. But all in all, not bad. $20, you can get a deal. I think I ordered this with some kind of a deal for pickup. I don't know. I always gets confusing here. But $20 isn't terrible for this. Going forward, obviously, there'll be some deals. Target always has sales coming up. You'll probably have one for Valentine's Day. But we've seen this line historically peg worn pretty hard and go to clearance. And I can hear, like I said, a lot of you guys and you gals out there waiting for clearance on this one. So wait and see. You never know. It's clearance chicken, as it's called in some circles. But there it is, old He-Man Sketchbook Edition. I guess I'll throw that in the back there. I don't know. If I lost the sword, if there was a sword, it feels like there should have been a sword. I'll find it. I'll have it in the glamour shots. If not, shame on you, Mattel. He should have had a sword. I don't care if you sketched one or not. If you're going to come out with a He-Man, just put a sword in there. Just throw one in just for fun is what it is. But speaking of He-Man, this is about more of what I think of He-Man, and most people probably do here. But this is kind of what it morphed into eventually. Makes sense, I guess. You got to start somewhere, and they started this way, went into this way. And as I said earlier, I'm going to pick up a second one of these eventually so I can display both looks. So there you go. And that is another reason you need a sword. You have one with an axe, one with a sword. Writes itself, people. Writes itself. But there it is, Sketchbook Edition. He-Man, be interested to hear your thoughts on this one. You picking this one up? You've been collecting these? You've been dabbling? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel. 2 channels with content every single day for you. Check it out if you haven't already. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every Tuesday wherever podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. So for another sketch edition, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?